Hi, so we're working through what to do in the M&M lab experiment today. So first you're going to collect all of your items. I've got M&Ms, you don't need the massive size. I've got rubbing alcohol, 91% would be fine too. I've got canola oil, but if you need to sub something else in for that, that's fine. I've got water ready to heat. I've got ice ready to chill some water. I also have 3 cups. 4 trials worth of M&Ms, make sure that they're not chipped. And if you'd like to, you can bring in some other things for the later parts, including if you want salt water, baking soda water, different candies. You only need like 3, not a bunch, maybe 6. Different solvents if you want to grab a different solvent. And so those will be up to you and what you have around, but you can actually probably make something up with just water for all of these. All right, so as you go to set up your first experiment, I'm going to clear all this off to the side. And so first you want to have some labels: water, isopropyl, alcohol, and oil. Those are the 3 that I'm going to be using. Okay, as you read in the procedure, you want to put a little bit of water, a little bit of each solvent into each cup. Okay, just enough that it'll cover that M&M well. Okay, so that's my water. Next up, my isopropyl alcohol. Recognize if it says 70%, that means it's 30% something else, and the something else is water. Okay, so I've got about the same, about 1/2 inch worth of that solvent. And then finally, the messy one, this is the one you'll need some soap and water to clean out when you're done, some oil. Okay. So once you've got those 3 set up, you'll want a timer nearby. I don't have a timer right now because I'm using my phone to record, but you'll get your 3 M&Ms ready to go. And if you can set them all in the same way, that will be helpful. So I would put each of these in and then begin my timer, and then I'll be watching them as time goes by. And if you can drop them into the center of your cups, maybe grab a knife or a fork to scoot them over if you need to. That will allow you to see where that color starts to spread out. All right, so that would be for our part A trial. In part B, I'm gonna let these go a minute. We'll use regular water, heat some water up, use some cold water by adding ice. Let the hot and cold get pretty hot and pretty cold. And then you will repeat the experiment using those 3 waters. So some regular water, maybe some hot water, maybe some ice water, but you'll transfer those waters into these cups. All right, so as you can see, there's already a pretty dramatic difference in the behavior of the M&Ms. You will run each experiment for a max of 10 minutes. So what we're looking for, if I can zoom in down here, you can see that the red coloring is going away. And over time, we may see that M float off actually, which is kind of cool. But within a couple more minutes, we're gonna see that the brown M&M starts to be all that we can see. And when you see no more white, that's when you want to stop your timer, all right? So keep an eye on that, be writing some observations down. And then when it gets to be time to do your own experiments, then you will decide how you wanna change up again. Maybe your solvents get something added. Maybe you want to compare orange Reese's to orange M&Ms. Maybe you want to do the same experiment but skip the M&Ms. You like Skittles, so maybe you're going to do 3 orange Skittles in the same solvents. So be creative, but only change one thing at a time. All right. So have some fun, and I hope that gives you a picture of what this is going to look like.